Hello, we'll pause this for a second. All right. So today I am just going to oh, the screen's a little crooked. I'm sorry. That is better. So today I was going to go ahead and start from the beginning of the form and work up to the part we worked on last week with the punch in that area. And I'll stay there for a few and work on that stuff. And maybe go into a little bit of the section after that. Okay, so we start off. Remember to always start off by calming down and, you know what, let me turn this down. Just realized. It's too loud. There we go. So, remember to always start off by calming down, really feeling like feeling everything kind of, all your energy and your attention just kind of sinking to the ground, kind of root into the ground like a tree. All right. So, calm. Feel everything just sinking down, sinking down. And actually, just go ahead and try a Qigong exercise. It kind of helps with that. It's always good to start with that. This one, there you go. Here. Just sink. Take a deep breath. Feel yourself absorbing all the energy around you. And then you relax. Just clear your energy. Inhale. Completely exhale here and just clear all your energy out. All the way down into the ground. Actually, try to imagine 2 or 3 feet into the ground. So inhale, like you have a giant bubble around you. Relax. Important to think of these energy channels right here. Of course, your main one's in the middle where your spine is, but you also have these, like where your artery is, right here. Your artery passes through right here. Those parts, right here. It's right in line with that. Right there. And you want to completely clear that part out. You don't want to tense it all. You also don't want it sagging either, but you just want to just straight. You have this rounded out just a little, not overdone, but just a little, not this way, right? Chest up. Back out a little. Chin slightly tucked in. Looks like you have the size of a tennis ball right here. Relaxing. And you have something under your butt you're sitting down on. You're hanging from a string. Here. And we'll see right now. Relax. Everything clears through. All right. Hands right here. Steadily. Like a gunfighter. Relax. Everything sinks to the ground. You'll do this for a few minutes. And one thing my teacher talked about is after you do that for a few minutes, you'll find when you're breathing, you'll find yourself rocking back and forth. Not this way, but forward and backwards. Just very slightly, not overdone. But you'll notice when you really relax and all your energy goes to the ground, you'll notice some type of sway back and forth like this. But usually you don't do that till after a few minutes. All right, let's go and begin now. Kind of have our minds sunk into the ground a little bit. We're going to move from there. So you're going to sink into the ground. That's what causes your arms to exhale, stand up tall. From the side, just remember this happens. Hold on one second. So just once again, sink to the ground. Inhale, you sink. And then as you pause, your arms to raise up. And as you push down, as you let your body stand taller. That's a yin yang part. You sink down and go up. You stand tall to sink down. Right? So stand up tall. Stand. There you go. Here. And we've already gone over all this part. Sorry, one second. Make sure nobody's trying to join up yet. No. Yeah, okay. So over here. Oh, somebody joining. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, sorry I'm so late.
Oh, that's cool. Let me pause this for a second. Paused. Oh, well. So here. Here's the part where you droop the hand, droop the hand. So I'm gonna go over this way. So let me see. From here, for the last one of these.
Here. This way. This way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and yeah, you push back and pow against the wall. Well, they kind of stretch, but in general, the basic step is like there's a wall there. Pow. To wind up, and then and this part of, depending on how you feel on that rug, you can always just stop and turn your foot, and then do it. You don't have to, like the way you do it is you slide and all that, but you only do that if you're in a position to be able to do that without messing up the knee. Good, good, good. Oh, and yeah, that's actually good. The foot's actually not, it's not out. But you do want your foot up the way you have it, like that, instead of this. So that's good that you have your foot here. It's just not out here. There's other ones where you do that, where you're kind of like doing this, but then this one it's more. It can be like a check, like someone kicks you. You're here and someone kicks you, so you're going right. It's not exactly a block, but it looks like a block for now.
And
Right
kind
idea. Right idea, wrong timing. That's good. Let me back it up a little more. So, okay, this is good. You go, just like you're doing this, like you do all over the form, but you go, except for you go here, and you brought the foot in. In this foot, you have that. You get the foot out the way, and now when it comes back this way, watch. By the way, the camera angle's like this, so it's actually here. It looks like I'm doing it up, but it's not. It's like right here. Anyway, go here. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I said recording back on. There we go. Oh, shit. I almost stopped the meeting by accident. Shit. Oops. That would have been a dumb mistake. Yeah, see, so like if you're on a wood floor like here I'm on the carpet, but here it's a wood floor, so it's a whole different thing when you're doing this. It's a lot. It's made for that type of thing, or your feet, or you're on dirt or something where you can just do this on your feet. But just like I said, I always want to remind you, just because it only takes one little on a rug to fuck up the knee. Sometimes. So yeah. Here, and move the knee if you're on a rug. How? Now this comes back here. So goes like this. So it's more the idea of like something heavy lands on a weak roof. Boom, boom. So it doesn't just go through, it goes boom. All right, so anyways, so it's like that. The foot comes down, pow, and then once it does that, the other foot goes out, right? Because you're on this leg, right? Pow, pow. Yeah, yeah. And just feel it kind of natural. Now, and of course, this is doing this. Right. Drops. So anyways, so you go, bam, bam. You pull it out like drop the pail in the well, whatever, and then you pull the pail back out. They call this presenting to the back fist, basically. Presented. And then it goes. As far as the timing earlier, I know that's a lot of detail that I guess we don't really do all the detail. That's kind of a lot. But anyways, so here, boom, boom. And you pull the pail out. That's when this leg goes down here. And you here it's up. I put it down. Back fist. But as I do the back fist, I don't really stay there. As I do the back fist, I'm already pushing into the heel of this leg, so I'm already starting to circle, right? And this one goes circle. Then this hand, see, from this angle, I go here, circle. Then this hand takes over as this one comes back along your body. Just do along your body. It don't have to be along your body, it's just easier to learn that way. It's kind of real close to this hand. Like on your shirt, we're real close. Or for now, you can just do this. I think it's easier to learn that way. So, anyways, you've gone 45 degrees. Now you're turning. It circles back. Now this comes up, and they both do it from here. Boom, boom, boom. Now, this comes up, right, like this, and it opens, and both hands are doing this now. Here. Yeah, like 70% on this, like a forward stance, like that, 45 degrees. Now you bend the bow, right? And then you push with the back leg, As soon as the hands cross each other, you turn. So you go. Don't have to be fast at first, but later it's the idea. So wind up. As they cross, it's not fully, fists aren't fully clenched. It's like you have something like a soft pad or something here. You're holding on to something, so you're here. That's not like completely tense, right? Just like in boxing, and it shows it's kind of like the rubbery. You know, the wrist and forearm all has to be super strong on impact, like as a grab, but it's not like tense. It's just like a grab. All right, so you're grabbing. Anyways, so you go here. You're slightly starting to grab here, see, and then finishing the grab here, right about here, and then you pull this side out of the way. So you go here. Just like when you do this part hits slightly first, just if you let your arms swing. Same thing here. This one is slightly in front. And it's not at the same time. Right? It's not like a karate one. I guess it's more you pulling this out the way. And that goes. So it's all on this side of your body. Well, your legs pushing back this way. This leg is pushing this way. So your legs are doing this. Just like the opposite here. If I'm going this way at the beginning, here, I'm actually pushing into the heel this way and into the ball of the toes that way. Right? Winding up. And now it's the opposite. I'm pushing into the heel this way, into the toes that way. But like I said, slow at first. Just get out your way. Now, here, you're gonna grab like this. It's kind of similar to this move you're doing the whole time where you go like, you know, where you go from here, from there, or later you're going here. Shit, where else? All over the place. So here you're going, see, it's this thing. Oh, and then you also have like, what is it? Here, right? So it's similar to all those, only it's like this. Shit, where was I? Sorry. Oh. Okay. So this hand goes, the right hand goes twist in. So you just punched. It's like you grab this, right? So this hand goes, I gotta think about it. Goes like this. So your hands are going. So here, here, here. Now, that way. So here, just close up. It's probably easier to see close up. It's the hands go. And your hand's going low so I can in front of the camera. And then you're wound up on this leg, right? You pushed with this leg and wound up this leg. You wound up, now you unwind that way. This is like our first elbow, I guess. Well, these are our elbows too, I guess. But, more obvious elbow, I should say. So you wind up, unwind. So here's the elbow this way and this way. Elbow. Now, you continue and go the same thing, but now it's this way. Before you did it here, the fist, and it's a little bit tighter. Now it's a little bit bigger, but this way again. So here, now you just do it again, wind up, but now the hands are open. They don't quite touch, but it's like here. And then the same thing, but it's this way, hands open. And this time you're gonna go into this move, but don't worry about that. Let's see the other part first. And then you'll end up in the third one of these. A familiar one. We get into it different than the other two, though.
Here to here.
Actually, if you want, go ahead and do it from here. Just to make sure, I don't want to skip out a part and then show you something, and then there's no connecting part, and I used to hate that when I'm skipping a little part of it, because then I don't remember. Oh, when you do the back fist, so here, right? Don't do it here. Do it lined up with the leg 45 degrees. So the leg's kind of like this way. So you go this way. Maybe it doesn't have to be 45 degrees, but just a little out this way. Then you turn it over. Want to say it again? Boom, boom.
Out here?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better.
And then.
See, so you have all that turn. There you go.
Okay.
That's right. And then, yeah.
And then it just comes down and then it changes direction.
Wind up. Yeah, then about bend the bow.
Here.
Bend the bow.
And this is.
Yeah.
Cross.
It's like this.
And then.
Like that.
And this is like at shoulder level.
Yeah.
The left hand. Okay. Here. And then in.
And turn the body.
Somehow.
Yeah.
So hard to do
like
that.
like this. So it's kind of a little funny. So it's here, and then get out your way. Yeah. Here, go. Here. Here. Now the second part, I gotta show you the footwork, or it's not gonna make sense. Just not look. So, let me go this way. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now, here, here, here. Same move. Open hands. Here. Now.
What?
From here, it looks like this. So, now. Now here, I shift to this leg. It just does the same thing as a hand.
Okay, cool. Got it.
It's just one of those moves you'll like later. Being a jiu-jitsu person, you're gonna love that move later when you see how to use that one. Then you can choke somebody out standing up on that one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've caught a couple people with that move, not fighting, but
There's
like
a choke in there?
sparring and stuff. And well, because you're going. How do you explain it? Okay, your elbows. Okay, you're doing the second time around, right? You pull their arm here, and you're doing this across here, right?
Okay.
You have their arm, so you're making them do. You have their arm, and you're getting their neck back this way.
Got it. Yeah,
Right?
I love that one.
So you're going here, but see, you're wrapping their neck. Now you come wrap around this part, right? So it's like you're doing the chicken thing. They go one way and you pull the neck the other. So it's like you've done this on their neck, and then you wrap around. Now you're on the back of their neck. You got their whole head here, and you see you got their whole head here.
Oh.
And that's what the overlap is. In Pao Choi, the second form, which actually, at the rate you're going, you'll probably be learning the second form before you know it, because I've never taught anybody this far up to where we're about to this part. Anyways, what I was gonna say is, but yeah, I've had people that have learned it all, but I've usually introduced them to some of my teachers. Like it was way back, like 17 years ago when we had a class. So I would teach them, but I never actually took anybody that far to learn this much. Anyway, so when you do the second form, you do this. On this move, you do this sometimes. You go, when you do this part, you go, there's this extra move. Right? Just so, like even in the beginning of the form, you go here, you do this, there's this extra move where you go.
And then continue.
Right? So anyways, so you can see, if you have their neck here, and you do that, and you're going, right? So, to break.
Wait, if you have their neck, where?
Right.
So we've just done this, and where is their neck?
I'd have to show you. Okay. See, you're doing. Okay, I have to do both sides to make sure for it to make sense. If I was doing this, like if I had. Let's see, I just did this. If I was doing this, the opponent's right here, and I got their left hand, right? And I go like that.
And back wrap their head.
Now, I'm over here. They got my left hand, right? The other hand is the opponent. As you go, right? Back. Now I'm coming back around this way. It's going around the back of my head. So they have you in a position like this.
Okay.
Right? So you got their neck right here. And that's that part, right? Well, you don't need that extra part because it ended here. But anyway, so I'll be able to show you the moves later. It's really hard to show the moves just explaining them, but I think that makes sense, right? Because you guys have similar stuff to that in jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, I would turn that into a guillotine. So grab their hand, back wrap their head, and put them in the headlock here, and choke them with this bone.
Oh, just do this. Just do this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's same thing basically. Yeah, it is. I guess it is a guillotine. It is a fancy guillotine. It's nice though because to really take out all the room for them to be able to wiggle out.
Yeah. But then what's that?
If they don't have their arms in here, they're in trouble. Once you've gotten about here, you know.
So what's the extra move that you're putting in there?
You know, actually, it's funny you say that, the guillotine. You know what? This part is in there because that is the guillotine. Look, you have them here. Now
that's the finish. Okay.
You're going here, right? That's the guillotine part, right? You're pushing the other arm and you're doing this. So that is another.
Okay.
That can be another. Well, you don't need the leg, obviously, but like, right? That is the guillotine for the neck. Anyway, so as far as the rest of the move.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
No, I got carried away in that part too because it's nice to understand the move because otherwise you don't know where the energy is, what you're trying to do, you know. So like why you're doing it. Oh, I'm sorry. One more time. The move's good, but just let yourself. There's your weight shift, rock back and forth. So, what I mean by that is, my back leg, I'm shifting to the front leg. I'm already shifting back. So I shift back, forward. I shift back, wind up, wind up, wind up, wind up, and shift forward. Get out my way. Pow. Now, using this leg and everything to wind up here to this leg. And I unwind with the elbows. Well, I'll show you the elbows a little later, I guess. And then here, see, it's similar, right? Same kind of thing. So here, and then it's same thing with hands open. Up. Once again, it's to the center. And then this is the same. Now this is where it gets fun.
And, this is the inside out.
Say again? Oh, the backwards, like a reverse spiral. So this part of the set is real different, but it's a lot of. Well, it's my favorite part. It's the hardest part to try to describe what it's for, if you don't, without like contact, you know. It's very it's like the snake part of the move. You know, it's it's hard to describe, but it's really cool. It's really cool. Anyways, so you're gonna go. Let me see. So you're gonna go. So the other times when you did this, you've been doing this move, right? We're not gonna do that here. It's gonna be the opposite. You're gonna go here instead of doing this. You're gonna go. It's kind of like this. You go. Let's see. Now, this time you're gonna go. So it's almost like you're right here in the lower back of the dangen, kind of goes just a little bit, right? Kind of bows out a little bit here, and that causes this. All right, so before it was going here, right? Now it's going here. Yeah. Don't bend this part, but yeah, just this part. Just here, but don't let the neck come forward. Just go. Now, you go here. Now here's where it gets cool. This, I guess, No, I'll just show you the move the way it is. If it doesn't make sense, I'll show you the other exercise. There's an exercise that goes along with these kind of. It's I can't do it, first of all. Just let you know, I'm not that flexible, but the idea is you have teacups,
right,
with tea in them, and you don't spill it. But don't start like that. Just try to hold something like a ball or something and not drop it at first. And then if you're strong enough to do the teacups and all that, because otherwise you're gonna break them, you know. So the idea is, I'm just gonna describe it real quick and we'll go on to the move. But
okay.
it's this. See that? So it's like I'm trying to hold something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Without dropping it. I haven't done this in a while, actually, but so it's like this. And what you do with this hand? Of course, the idea is to be able to do it without doing what I'm doing by contorting it all. But you know, hey. And then there's double ones. Where you're doing shit. That's actually not right. See, we're supposed to pass. Oh, here we go. Like this. But we'll work on those later. But it's this thing. It's this. You know, like the basic circle is this way, right? Or the figure 8 is this way. So this one, it's different. It's gonna go here. Now, on the way back, the right hand's kind of leading and the left one follows a little bit after. So it's this way. And then this hand does the same thing. Then they come up. Oh, no, it's not like that. That one's fancier. That's just a stretch of it. That's much harder to do what you're doing. Oh shit. Did it use reception? Oh, okay. So this is just this way. You're just gonna go here, there, and then up. And then do this. So it starts in reverse, and then you're doing actually it's this. Yeah, right on the inside. So, actually, footwork. So here. Now you're gonna go to your left leg. There you go. Okay, I'm sticking my leg out. Shift, then this one does it. Then you're here. Okay. Now you're gonna go circle. Oh, remember I was talking about like the energy. This goes first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then everything kind of follows behind after that. Right? It's not like this. This is first and then this follows, right? But it's like it's all here and moving, right? Same thing here. You're gonna go. Oh, what I meant to say, I know what I meant to say. Once you get to here, you do this throughout the whole form, but in this move in particular, you emphasize it a lot. Is a lot of moves, but this is one of those. The thing I remember the Cabbage Patch, right? So it's like this goes first, and then this is like a delay, right? You're kind of doing that here. You go here, and you go. So you make a cue. Like if you were looking from above, it goes. Like, could you see it? If you're looking from above, it would go here. It would go. So it's here. Make a circle and a cue. make a circle, but then see how I make a little Q? I'll do it from this side. From this side. Kind of weird, I know. So your hands are going, like a Q. All right.
Okay, so which direction? I'm having trouble with the mirror.
It's going counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise, okay.
Yeah.
And it does it, so we've come up to here, and it goes once.
Yes.
And then twice, and then it breaks open?
No, once. Once, and then a Q. So it goes like that, so watch.
Round.
I'm doing it this way, but watch. If you were looking from above, it would go, like my hands are here, right? How did I describe this? Oh, yeah. One circle. Mm-hmm. Now, as it gets to here, I make a, Q. I got to do it from above. It's kind of weird. Q. So it goes. I make a circle. And then the second time I make it Q. Pow. Yeah. It actually doesn't have to be that big. It can just be here, actually.
Okay.
And then I guess we should probably go over the other moves and make sure that you're comfortable about that point. But I'll just show you. I'll just show you part of the rest of this part of this section, just to show you what it looks like. It's all similar. So it's like here. Oh, by the way, the second set, the Pao Choi, the one with the more explosions and all that stuff, it's based a lot more on this part of the set. It's a lot more like this. A lot of the reverse circles and elbows and shit like that. There's more jumps and stomps and shit like that. So you do this type of stuff. There's also a lot of, I can't really go real low, but there's a lot of real low stuff here. Like these. You can do these real low.
Mm-hmm.
See that? So it's kind of a lot of different type of moves. And then that's the end of the section. After that, it goes back to moves. You'll probably be more like, all this is kind of similar to what we were doing before. So start doing all this type of moves. And then there's more elbows and this type of stuff. But anyways, so let's go back to here and just see what you're comfortable with up to from then on. Let's see what time. Oh, we got 4 minutes, so yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Here. Here. I don't know where my weight's supposed to be. Oh, weight's forward here. Okay.
On that part, that was good. It's just you're just missing a little tiny part of it. As you're coming back, this just continues up big like that. You know what? For now, I think the way I'm showing you is more the second set. The same moves, but on this part, just make it easier. Just go like this. Go both at the same time.
Okay.
It's like this, see? Well, this one's slightly ahead of it, but you shouldn't be able to see much. You should be able to feel this slightly ahead, but it's not, it's close. It looks kind of the same. So here, and you're doing this, see? Like you're going, and then open. So it's reversed, but then you just open up the big circle.
Okay. So.
Oh, I lost. Oh,
you lost me again. Okay, so here, coming forward, and then shift out.
Yeah.
And then
big. Oh. What this is you're getting behind them. So it turns into a big circle, big circle. You exaggerate, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
And then from here, circle. Yeah. Actually, that's probably good here. Just practice that a lot. Just keep doing the circle. It's like you're winding up. Like you're winding up both legs. You're winding up this leg, winding up this leg, winding up this leg. And then here you're just going unwinding. Right? So this whole part of the set, there's a lot of, you're winding up. So it's more, you develop more power in this part of the set. It's more of a, there's a little bit more, it's not quite as soft as most of the other Tai Chi. It's soft, but there's more, you're winding up.